So I took a little trip to Bulk Vintage. I just had this thrifting bug, or I don't know where it came from. I was like, I just want to go through and find something today. The place has 3 levels. The second and third level are more the pricier options. Fortunately for me, they were closed. I had so many pieces from the first floor, I wouldn't have made it to the second or the third. Now I'm at the door. Those were the rules, but we'll get into that later. Look at this place. I knew I was not going anywhere. I was like, damn, I should have brought my water. Like, I literally just had my keys and thought it was going to be 1, 2, 3 and done. So you grab these sheets, you put the clothes that you want on the sheets as you go per box. You just throw it on the sheet and you drag it, right? I wanted to try on some things, and I had to create like this makeshift dressing room because they don't have one. So I'm literally dragging all my pieces to the corner. Back to these rules. Usually this place is appointment only, but I happened to go on a Wednesday where I could just walk in, and I paid $20 for admission, and that $20 goes towards your purchase. They had strict rules not to show the pieces, but they had everything labeled like by theme, like 90s. They had 2000s. They even put like Y2K on one of the boxes, nightgowns, 60s, 70s. They had like a section for fur. They had a section for like the military, college sweatshirts, jerseys, purses, anything you can imagine, swimsuits. Like, I could not get over this place. It was literally art. Like, I was trying to be respectful, so I didn't take pictures of the pieces, but $120 later, I am fulfilled, you hear me? Then this box that had bowling shirts in it sent me to the moon. If you know me, you know how special this box is. As I was packing up, I spoke to the owner, and she said that it's not going to be open to the public. If you do not have an EIN number, then you cannot shop there as of November 1st. I will surely be back. That is not stopping me. Just know when you are coming to this place, it is an all-day affair. Bring water, do your arm exercises, because you are digging, you are searching for your treasure, your art. Shout out to my new bowling shirts. Bulk Vintage, 10 out of 10. Next up is the Philly AIDS Thrift Center. This place is pretty unique. It had everything. These types of places, they stress me out a little bit because it just feels like junk. You know, it feels like it, but you gotta keep your eye open. That's the key. You gotta keep the eye open for the gems. So I headed on upstairs to where I really belonged. They had toys up there too, and games, stuff for the kids, clothes-wise, more vintage pieces. I'ma keep it a buck. The pieces were real cute and everything. If you're a small or extra small or 00. If you've been eating your collard greens, cornbread, mac and cheese, you're gonna have a problem. Bulk Vintage really spoiled me because they had such variety of sizes. I was just like, what is this? Oh, in this section, anything in this area is a whopping $1. These bins, you could literally go through every single piece that you want. I don't know how some people find anything. I went through it had to be 60 pieces, and they were child clothes and just men clothes. I was just I can't find anything, but I mean, it could be worth it. There could be gems in there. Lots of people find things in these bins, but today was not my lucky day. And honestly, I knew what I had in the car waiting for me from Bulk Vintage anyway, so I didn't even care. At this point, my wins were already packed up nicely in the car. At this point, I was like, let's go. I'm heading down South Street thinking, where am I going to go into next? I went into 2nd Street thrift store. The prices were not to my liking. It was a nice store, but I don't know, like once I spent $8, $10, $6 on shirts, skirts, and dresses, like it's hard to pay $40 for a piece. A perfect ending to a day of some retail therapy. I am truly pleased.